What if I told you something that was too good to be true or seemed too good to be true? Well, today I have some good news to share. So, following the recent settlement by the National Association of Realtors over the buyer agent commissions, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, and this just happened a few days ago, last week, the agencies that back, I want to say 80% of the mortgages, have made a crucial announcement. They've declared that the buyer's agent commissions will not be included as part of the allowable interested party contributions, also known as concessions. So let me say it this way. Buyer concessions can still be given for a buyer's agent fee by the seller. All right, so under the selling guidelines of Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae, buyers are usually able to request seller concessions to help cover closing costs, right? This is what's always been happening. These are limited to between 2 and 9% of the home's purchase price. However, if the buyer's agent commissions were counted within these concessions, it could complicate matters for buyers and their agents. And we don't like complicated things because complicated things get messy. So in the recent statement, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac stated, buyer's agent fees have historically been customarily paid by the property seller or the property seller's real estate agent broker. And as such, they are currently excluded from these financing concession limits. So let me explain. When buying a house, typically as part of your agent's compensation, it might come from what the seller agrees to pay their listing agent. So this efficient system, yes, it was actually pretty efficient, has come under attack from class action lawsuits and governmental changes. So making the process less straightforward. And I don't really want to get into like this and that and who should have done this and that, but overall, this change helps ensure that buyers can afford professional guidance without needing upfront cash for agent fees, because that is the way that it was looking for a couple of weeks. So despite challenges from rising interest rates and new regulations, these updates actually mean that your ability, if you need to hire a buyer's agent, remains intact, making home buying more accessible and manageable, and you getting a fiduciary. But it's also important to note right now that the VA rules haven't changed yet, and updates here will require legislative action. So nothing has happened with the VA. They still require that the buyer cannot bring in any funds. So the new announcement by Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac not to count the buyer's agent's commissions is warranted for several reasons. All right, this decision helps clarify and simplify, as I stated, the home buying process. So by excluding agent commissions from the closing costs or from the concessions, it separates the negotiation fees from other seller concessions, which primarily focus on closing costs. So this distinction can make the financial aspects of buying a home clearer for both parties. So the change, it's aimed at reducing the financial burden on home buyers. So in markets where buyers are often expected to cover part of their agent's commission, which is not here in Michigan right now, this can be a significant financial strain. So this decision ensures that the buyers can rely on seller concessions to manage closing costs without worrying about covering additional fees for their agent. I understand that it can be a little confusing, but by standardizing how commissions and concessions are treated, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are promoting greater consistency and stability in the housing market, which is a good thing, right? This helps both buyers and sellers have a clearer understanding of what to expect during transactions, which can facilitate smoother negotiations and closings, which is what we all want, right? Buyers agents play a crucial role in assisting buyers through the complexities of home purchasing, from finding a property to closing the deal. So ensuring that their compensation does not depend on the variable of seller concessions, meaning, will I be able to buy this without that, supports their role and encourages fair representation for buyers. So the backdrop of legal challenges, such as those involving the National Association of Realtors or NAR, likely influenced this decision. Definitely did. So by adjusting how commissions are treated, Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac are proactively addressing these concerns, right? That could arise from these challenges. So thereby, they've aligned their policies with evolving legal standards that are about to be confirmed in about, I say July, the DOJ is supposed to. So this could be seen as a move to make home buying definitely a bit more accessible and less burdensome financially for buyers, right? Because buyers are usually strapped, right? And they promote some clear guidelines that support the essential services provided by real estate professionals. And guys, we do provide essential services whether you like it or not. I don't know. So the update may appear to be in favor of buyers, but it also benefits our sellers by streamlining their transactions and providing financial predictability, knowing that buyers can actually come and see their house and buy their house, basically in the attractiveness of their property. So I want to say thank you for watching today. And if you are navigating this ever-changing real estate market, because it is actually ever-changing, in buying or selling, I'm here to guide you every step of the way. So make sure you don't miss out on any important updates or expert insights. So if you'd like, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and like this video if you found this helpful. So stay informed and stay ahead of the curve by joining our community right here. So for more in-depth discussions and personalized advice, reach out to me directly. My contact information is in the description below. And I reply to every comment if you comment on this video. So let's tackle this dynamic market together and make your real estate dreams a reality. See you next time.